Wow, this is so emotional. Hello, guys. Let's discuss something. When a man got married to a lady and they both had children together, and the man later the man left that woman for another woman to get married to another woman. Who break that home? Who break that home? Drop your comments. Let's watch this our brother's story. So emotional. Like and share and follow.
The thing, when they posted that news, I just went under the comments. And I was reading the comments. My head was scattered. A lot of people, that Judy woman is a wicked woman. She's a homebreaker. She's a this thing is spiritual. She's a that. See, if you know the inside something, you know go know. Do you understand? I'm not trying to support the woman, but until you do something, you know go know. Now, I will tell you from my own experience. I'm a big product of a polygamous home. In the early 90s when I was born, my father had money. We were staying in Zone 6 Husey. My father had a very big mechanic workshop. Big one. The likes of Julius Berger were bringing, they were contracting him to fix their whole cars. He had major block. He had boys. Now, as at that time, my father had 3 Benz to his name. A V-Boot, a 190, and a Mercedes 200 in the early 90s. One day, we're just sitting down. My father, enter motor. My mother was, what happened? This guy drove us straight to Babalada that he will come and explain something is happening. He paid for one room apartment. We just carried few clothes, and so we take the stay. You understand? He said he's coming back. My mother, all of us, we didn't even know what was happening. He left. When he left, my mother tried to reach him. No avail. The next day, she said, okay, let her go and try. We're all crying, daddy, let's go and try. And my mom still tried nothing. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass, years pass. We don't hear anything. The woman move on, put us for school. She started to do her hairdressing work. You understand? From big man wife to one room. Now they do her hairdressing work. From there, we don't enter school. We don't start to go school. Meanwhile, we don't quit school the day before. We don't start to go school. Now, when our cousins come leave Gwagwalada, my mother can say, man, that town no dey favor us. Make we pack, come area 1. Get one place where they call Dagba. Now, we come area 1. When we stay for area 1, you understand? This period, we just moved. So she didn't have money because we paid for another one-room apartment. She didn't have money. You understand? Hustle starts. Me, sharp boy, I don't go to follow outside. I book him, they do me shy. No, we say na Jonesy. I don't run shy. My brother don't doing 1 or 2 hustle. We don't quit school so that our sisters will fit go school. So when we do all those things, but they don't even get work. You understand? Finally, she can't get one work as cleaner. She will wake up in the morning by 5. She go trek, go there. Before she reach office, 6:30 don't reach. But she go first reach there. Hustle, life, they go on. 2006, Erufai gone demolish where we dey stay. Now when they demolish the place, there was nowhere to go to. Rain meet us for outside. Sun meet us for outside. We try to park, go church, but no space because other people where they demolish your house don't run go church. Nothing to do now, so we did look. From nowhere, one man just comes. I recognize you, that is me. I say, Oga, I don't know you. He says, your father's name this? I say, yes. When he talk about my father, interests me. You understand? I say, let's see. I say, Oga, I know they go. When my mom come. When my mom came, they spoke language. And so, my mother said, yeah, go see. They bring car, we enter. My brothers and sisters, when we reach, if you see how my papa gets, you shock. My father don't start new life. You don't marry, you don't get children. If to say we know they side sun and rain, or that man no coincidentally can see us, he no even care. So if like say the man go threaten am with all those their Edo, religion, culture and blah blah blah. Now why he can say okay, make him come. So finally we enter the house. We surprised. Me have a carbon copy of my father. You understand? Bah. Things no go well. See, move. Now, 2010, things start to be bad. As I talk, see, my father sent the woman that is his second wife, all her sisters go school, go university, everything. As I talk to you now, 2023, my father they beg to chop. My father they beg to chop. The woman's sister nowhere to be found. He beg to chop. What am I trying to say? We had a beautiful life. We had a perfect life. And the next thing, this man, you see light skin, he rush, he go. Who be the homebreaker? And you go get mine, they call the woman the homebreaker. It takes two to tango. Now the man make the move. So I know you like it when they call the woman homebreaker. Now the man breaking home. The woman don't do anything. Now the man break the home. Now he bring problem, come with himself. And the problem eat him. You understand? I no go call anybody name. You understand? Not to concern me with that family. But I just try to make my point. Tagging the women homebreakers for all these kind of things don't make sense. Now the man make that first move. You get wife house, you get family. You go treat your leg for that. It go drown you now. It go drown you. You understand? He hide the outside. Everything on my papa gets, he lose out. And that's the thing about this thing. When you get a woman where you didn't marry to, yeah, and then you be all those men who say you want to go carry another wife, follow your wife, discuss her. Because if you don't follow your wife, discuss her, your wife mind, your first wife mind, go spoil everything where you get. And you see that thing where she watch you build, it go down. I don't see her from my father hand. Guess what? The two of them now, they don't date together. My father and my mama, they don't date. They do their love. You understand? But when you don't learn a harsh lesson, and we too, we're being children, we don't see them. They say experience not be the best teacher. We don't see them firsthand. We don't even make that mistake for this life. The reason why I share this story, you see, me, and the person will say, I like make people learn some things. You understand? Because I believe say life today short. I mean, I know the form one or two things. You get my point. So I like share my experience. If you help you, may help you. And you always know how to talk. But to be honest, calling a woman a homebreaker for all those things, don't make sense. Now the man be homebreaker.